Basic position. Welcome, Morty. So let's say I get here and then I maybe get to this position and he's turning away. I get to the S mount right here and then I have this collar. Typically, I want to make sure that the lapels are a little bit more loose. And here is the bow and arrow. So your hand, whenever you get to the top, you should be reaching here because his arms aren't going to be stretched out. Yeah, so you want to make sure you have this control, and at least kind of like a seatbelt here, because what I want to make sure is at least I get something, whether it be an arm or the collar. In this situation, if I can't reach this collar, my free hand, my right hand, this is the underhook right here. My left hand is basically waiting for his collar. Sometimes I can reach it. If his collar's down here, sometimes you can go here, all right? But if it's up here, can't reach it, your top hand has to feed it to the bottom hand, all right? The way I like to feed it is I turn the collar out this way so I can grab. It's at least 2 fingers or 3. I don't do 4 because then your pinky starts to compromise your grip. So I turn this here and I'm constantly, if you look at my S mount, my left toes are able to help me drive my hip in. I don't want to have this foot flat because now the leg is dead and you feel the pressure is gone. So as I'm here, okay, I'm always able to drive forward. This foot is bladed so that all my weight is on him because I need to create pressure so that he at least feels uncomfortable and doesn't have an opportunity to turn very easy, because even if I'm here and he starts to kind of try to turn to his back, I can begin to drive forward and I don't fall. If you begin to try to roll the stomach a little bit, I can kind of go here. So we're going to talk about, and right here, look, I grabbed it with 2 fingers or with 3. So let's say here, I'm going to grab it with 2, okay? You can grab it with 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that elbow in so he can't take it off the head. Because if you're here, his head can escape through that hole. But if you're here, it makes it a lot harder. It's up here. So now what I'm going to do here is, first thing, before I go to the bow and arrow, I have a couple of chokes, and I call it the choke Rolodex because now we're in the S mount matrix here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for the 1B. 1A is where you go elbow to elbow, and your underhook hand goes behind his neck here, and you pull and push. The problem with this is that his hands are free. He can reach up over his head with both hands and just take my hand off. Okay? Where I loop it through here, I'm going to go for the 1B, which is going under your arm. The key to this is that this hand, the right hand, keeps pushing to the mat as I tilt to the right. If I do both, there's no choke. I have to keep pushing this right hand in and pulling to the left. So first you're going to go for, you're going to feed this here, and go here, and then your right hand is going to go under your left, and then you're going to tilt to your right. Everybody's passing the lapels to the left hand. Walk your feet forward. So we're here. You can just get to the S mount here, and your left hand always goes through here. And you want your left elbow closer to your hip, and maybe even on your thigh here, which makes it a little shorter, but it's okay. So I'm gonna fold this out. We're here, and then my right hand goes elbow to elbow, and I kind of pull it this way here, and my right hand goes right down my leg as I tilt to the right, okay? We're gonna pass it 1, up, here, and keep pushing and tilt to the right. Don't pull with the left hand, because what happens is that if I tilt to the right, see how it's, my arm's only gonna be so long. So I'm gonna use my hips to choke him instead of my hand. So you're gonna pass it here, 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 and I'm gonna tilt this way here before you even go here. And finish the ball now. All right, so we're first gonna do what's called the 1B from S mount. All right, guys, let's go. 1, 2, 3.